Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the Chef Yusuf Show. Today we're gonna talk about what the scholars spoke about the topic of eggs. Specifically, I do have a book right here. It is written by Imam Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyah. It is part of a large book called Zad al-Ma'ad. So they took the one of the chapters and they made a separate book out of it. They called it the Medicine of the Prophet. So he has a whole chapter about the topic of eggs. He calls it bayd in the Arabic language. Bayd. So let's go ahead and read together. I'm going to show you a screenshot of what I'm reading. So we'll go ahead and read together. So Imam Ibn Qayyim starts with the hadith by Imam al-Bayhaqi. He narrated in his book Shu'ab al-Iman, the branches of faith, a hadith that one of God's prophets once complained about general body weakness and that Allah Almighty ordered him to eat eggs. Very interesting hadith. Following this tradition, we say that fresh eggs are better than old, and hens' eggs are the best in comparison with eggs from other birds. There is a perfect balance in eggs through their incline to cool temperament. In the book of Canon, this is the book of Al-Qanun written by Ibn Sina, the medicine book, which is still used today as a reference in the medicine field. Ibn Sina said, egg yolk is hot and moist, and it helps the blood-forming organs produce a healthy blood. He also said egg provides limited but reasonable nourishment for the body, and a lightly cooked egg does not remain long enough in the stomach for a full concussion. Others upheld that egg yolks acts as calming and painkillers, soothing the throat, reduces roughness of the chest, and acts like a cough suppressant, Egg yolk also benefits patients suffering from tuberculosis. Now remember, this book is from the 12th or the 13th century, so the medicine that he's talking about is from his time, so keep that in mind. So you do have to refer back to your doctor with any of these tips that the Imam is giving. Okay, let's go ahead and go on. Egg yolk also helps reduces hoarseness and hemorrhage, which means the loss of blood, particularly when eaten with sweet almond butter. And also it helps nutrition of the chest room and reduces the coarseness, which means the roughness of the voice. In the form of eye drops, egg white cools the swelling and abates the pain, so it takes away the pain for the eye. Rubbing egg whites on minor skin burns can prevent blisters and scarring. Egg whites is also used to treat sunburns. Okay, and finally Ibn al-Qayyim finishes with a quote from Ibn Sina, the famous doctor. I think he takes this from his book, the Canon. So Ibn Sina, the famous doctor, mentions egg yolk in the treatment of heart disease. He adds, though it is not a principal cure, yet it plays an important role in strengthening the heart. Egg yolk converts quickly into the blood, leaves little ejecta, and furthermore it converts into light blood that is similar to that of the heart. And lastly, it is among the best nourishment for preventing common illnesses that affects the basic function of Punima. Punima is an ancient Greek word that means soul or breath or spirit. And as always, we will end our episode with one of the virtues of fasting found in the Riyadh al-Salihin, the book narrated or compiled by Imam al-Nawawi. This hadith is narrated by Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her. She mentioned that the Prophet ﷺ used to seek i'tikaf in the last 10 days of Ramadan. And the Prophet ﷺ said, seek Laylatul Qadr, which is the night of power, the night of decree, in the odd nights of the last 10 days of Ramadan. So with this, we will end our episode today. We thank you for watching and listening. We hope you learned something today. We'll see you next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.